I just got myself one. It is, I reckon this guy's taken me about maybe 15 pieces of bait to get him.
You've been persisting, mate.
Yep,
He's definitely been stealing your bait, that little fella.
But that's what we're targeting and that's what we've got, so no complaints.
They're not big fish, are they, mate?
No, they're definitely not.
But it's good fun, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Or are you just saying it's good fun because I'm making you say it's good fun?
No. No, definitely not, mate.
No, having the ball?
Yes, love being out here, you know
Yeah,
that.
that's it, mate.
So I'll pop this guy back.
Ourselves another leather jacket. A little bit bigger than the last guy, but still a 6-spine leather jacket. These guys actually do eat up okay in the fry pan, but for a fish of that size, you'd have to get quite a few to have a decent feed. So we'll try and get something a little bit bigger. Fingers crossed. We'll pop him back as well. Off he goes. Another leather jacket. Is it the same one as last time? These little guys can be little cheeky fellas. Because we're putting them back, they'll just go back down and they'll sit on the bottom, and there's probably a good chance we're going to catch the same fish over and over again. Either way, it's good fun, and he's pretty much bitten me off, so I've got to retie another hook on there. This one you can actually see very defined, those little 6 spines on the base of his tail. He's not happy, but he's going back. Off he goes. So we've got our squid floats out the back there, way out, so they're away from the boat, so we can fish our rods obviously and not get tangles. There's a fish. I really didn't even feel that until I went to bounce the sinker again, and he's actually come off the hook and he's tangled around my sinker. There we go. Beautiful little creature. Got some really nasty teeth in there, so it's ideal to fish with a long shank hook. If you're to fish with a smaller hook, a lot of the time they'll just swallow it down and they'll bite you off. So with the long shanks you at least get a bit more chance at actually hooking and getting the fish aboard and not losing tackle. Although I did lose that hook before, but that fella actually swallowed the bait right down. So there we go, another little beautiful 6-spine leather jacket. He can go back as well. In other places in Western Port you do get a lot bigger leather jackets, particularly down around Point Leo, Flinders, the Nobbies, areas like that. You'll get the big horseshoe leather jackets as well. So up here in the top end of Western Port, being the north arm, the Quail Bank, you get mainly just these 6-spine leather jackets, as opposed to other areas in Western Port like your Balnarrings, your Point Leos, the Nobbies, Cows. You'll get bigger size leather jackets down that way, and you'll get horseshoe leather jackets as well, which are actually nice eating. But just up here in the Quail Bank, 6 spines is pretty much all you'll get. They don't really grow that big. I've never caught massive size 6 spines up this top end of the bay, but it's still good fun. It's winter time, like I said at the start of the show. It's cold. The snapper shouldn't be too far away come September, so we're just trying to spice things up a little bit on tonight's episode of Catch and Cook. Oh, it's a whiting.
Whiting, ting.
What did I say to you before, Damien, off camera?
We're a fair chance of getting a whiting.
Yep.
And
there we go.
That's coming home. That's definitely a legal size fish. It relaxes. Lovely. Can we get some more of these, mate?
We'll try.
Don't worry about the leather jackets.
Yeah,
let's just get a bag of these.
That's a bit of leather jacket bycatch, so you never know what you could really get up here on these weed areas.
It's beautiful.
That was another leather jacket. I actually saw it. Being so shallow, you don't have to actually pull your line far up off the bottom, and you can see what's attached. That's a nice fish, mate. Good job.
I was happy with that. Very happy.
Another fish coming in. Another leather jacket. They're getting smaller, but still great fun. There he is on the deck. Tiny little 6-spine. He can go back as well.
He's a little bit bigger than the one you just
He's
got.
a little bit bigger. He's a little bit more bluer too.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get him in the sun. They do have pretty colours on them.
See those blue flanks going through the tails there? Pretty spectacular. Blue spots on the top.
Yep.
Nice fish, mate.
Yeah, thanks. We'll still pop him back.
Well, another leather jacket coming in. Beautiful. Now Burley's definitely working. These guys are coming around and seeing what's going on. There we go, another 6 spine. He's not happy. But he'll be happy when I say, mate, you're going back in the drink. That's it, it's your lucky day. Off he goes.
Well, that's our squid setup. Just a squid spike, silver whiting, little tiny ball sinker just to help it hang straight. Float, line stopper. We're in 2.5 meters of water, so we've got it set at just on 2 meters, right in that prime eating zone.
I'm just going to come in, Damien, and ask you a question.
Yep.
Why do you have a float stopper on your line, mate?
Otherwise, this thing would just be sitting on the bottom.
So with your float stopper, can you vary how far your whiting will sit?
Yeah, definitely.
Sit down, yeah.
There it is, just there.
They just simply slide up and down the line, yeah.
Yep.
There we go. There's a float stopper. As you can see, it just slides up and down, so you can vary the depth in which you're fishing. So how deep are you going to set that, mate?
Just on 2 meters.
So we're in. What are we in now? 3.2. We're in. So
Righto, so I might go 2.5 to 7, something like that.
So it's just floating above the weed.
Sitting just 500 mil or so above the weed. Squid, come along.
Hopefully get a squid, mate. Yum yum.
Now I've just pulled this back in. It was miles at the boat, at the back. I'm just going to pull it back in, give it a little flick towards the front of the boat, and then watch it drift past. More so just to let it cover some more ground instead of hanging in the same spot, that's all. That's it, just bobs around, does what it wants to. Hopefully the squid comes up and goes, thank you very much.
Well, another leather jacket coming in.
They're thick down there.
They are, mate. They're very thick. The burley's definitely working. It'd be nice if they were a little bit bigger, but they're still good fun. Little 6 spine. What do you reckon? Do you reckon you could pick up some good TV reception with that thing on top, Bruiser? Hey? It's like a mobile phone tower. We'll pop him back. Well, another leather jacket coming in. Surprise, surprise. There we go. This guy's a little bit darker, a little bit dirty. He's trying to eat my hook. Well, you wouldn't believe it. This ain't right. Have a look at his spine. Oh. He's got 2 spines, or at some stage it's probably split. Hey, something different, never seen that before. There you go, 1 in a million. That is truly wrong. It's his lucky day because he's going back as well. See you later, little fella. Go grow another spine. Make it 3. You got a fish on there, Damien?
Yes, mate.
Let me guess.
Leather
it's
jacket.
a leather jacket. Okay. Here in Western Port. Now speaking of jackets, I like your new jacket. It looks like mine.
Pretty fancy.
It is very warm, very cold out here today. Winter time, Western Port. Here's a bigger one, mate.
Yes. He is.
Nice fish. Like you could almost eat that. He's big enough to eat.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So he just obviously
probably
felt,
the biggest one for the day.
I would say.
In the morning.
Yeah, definitely. But I've caught one with 2 spines. You've only been catching one with 1 spine, mate.
One's enough to
Yeah, it is. Now you just obviously caught that on this little Extreme X.
Yes, beautiful
this
little reel.
Kamikaze outfit.
I'll just throw this guy back.
Yep. So what we might do now is we'll throw it over to, where are we going?
Catch and Cook Kitchen.
Who are we going to see?
Gina Corso.
That's right, it's over to Gina. We'll see you back here shortly in Western Port in our 6 metre Regal Marine Southerner. See you soon.
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Catch and Cook. On tonight's show, we're at Thai City at 124 Lygon Street, Carlton, with owner and chef Wasna.
Sawadika.
So what will you be cooking for us today?
Well, I think I want to make a basic tom yum soup. Yes, the idea was when you at home. your husband got the fish, and then we make tom yum soup.
Okay, so we're not going to make a traditional tom yum soup that you see in the restaurant. We're going to use the white-tailed mackerel today, and we're going to use it as a whole fish, but the same basis as a normal tom yum with all the beautiful ingredients.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we start with the stock, chicken stock.
Yep.
And then let it hotly boil. And then we pop the
white-tailed mackerel.
Yeah, of course. The bowl is a bit too small. Doesn't matter.
Now the fish is cooked.
Yes.
And you're going to add all the other ingredients to this now.
Yeah. The idea is very easy. You can cook at home. You know, anyone can cook. 2 spoons of the fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
Yes. That's it, all done. See? And then what? Lemongrass, kalanga, lime leaf, a little bit of chili. You like spicy, right?
I love spicy.
Yes. We do when we boil
tomatoes.
Yeah, we can add some tomato. Mushroom. And let them boil for a while. It's all done.
So we'll just let them cook for a minute or so, and then it's ready.
Yes. Just slowly cook it one fish. And then sauce on top.
Make it look so easy.
Yes.
It is easy.
The idea is easy. Everyone can do it at home.
And obviously you can add other fish to this recipe as well.
That's right. Whatever fish you like.
But she's done it the old traditional way. That looks really good.
Some of tea.
Coriander.
Look nice.
Very nice. I'm going to taste it. And that is fantastic. A beautiful tom yum with white-tailed mackerel. Okay, thank you very much for that lovely dish.
Yes.
And we'll head back out to the waters and we'll see what the boys are up to.